Your liver is sending you warning signals right now, and you might be completely ignoring them. In fact, one of these 7 signs could be happening to you at this very moment, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why catching these early could literally save your life. Here's what's scary. Your liver can lose up to 75% of its function before you even notice something seriously wrong. But there are early warning signs, and I'm going to show you exactly what to look for. Pattern interrupt. And stick around for number 4, because this one symptom is so commonly dismissed that doctors say over 60% of people ignore it until it's too late. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we break down complex health topics into actionable information you can actually use. So if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Now, before we dive in, let me be clear. Your liver is one of the most resilient organs in your body. It can regenerate itself, it processes over 500 different functions, and it's essentially your body's filtration system. But when it starts to fail, the consequences are severe. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through the 7 earliest signs of liver damage. Some of these will surprise you, some might scare you, but all of them are backed by medical research. And more importantly, I'll tell you exactly what to do if you're experiencing any of these symptoms. As we go through each sign, keep a mental count of how many apply to you. And yes, we'll talk about what it means if you have multiple symptoms. Sign number 1. Persistent fatigue. Let's start with the most commonly ignored sign, unexplained, crushing fatigue. Now, we all get tired. But this isn't "I need a coffee" tired. This is "I slept 9 hours and I can barely get out of bed" tired. This is "I used to go to the gym, but now walking upstairs exhausts me" tired. Here's why this happens. When your liver isn't functioning properly, toxins build up in your bloodstream. Your body has to work overtime to compensate, which drains your energy reserves. Plus, a damaged liver struggles to store and release glucose properly, which is your body's primary fuel source. Think of your liver like a water filter. When it's clean, water flows through easily. But when it's clogged, everything slows down, and your entire system has to work harder. That's what's happening inside your body. The key difference between normal fatigue and liver-related fatigue? It doesn't get better with rest. If you're sleeping well, eating well, and you're still exhausted for weeks on end, your liver might be struggling. Sign number 2. Unexplained weight changes. Sign number 2 is weird because it can go either way: sudden weight loss or unexplained weight gain. Let's talk about weight loss first. If your liver is damaged, it can't process nutrients properly. You might be eating normal amounts of food, but your body isn't absorbing what it needs. People often lose 10, 15, even 20 pounds without trying, and they think it's great until they realize something's seriously wrong. Now, the weight gain scenario. A damaged liver can cause fluid retention, especially in your abdomen. This is called ascites, and it can make you look pregnant even if you're not. The fluid accumulates because your liver isn't producing enough proteins to keep fluid in your bloodstream. So if you've lost or gained more than 10 pounds in a month without changing your diet or exercise routine, and you can't explain why, that's a red flag worth investigating. Sign number 3. Changes in urine and stool color. Okay, sign number 3 is something you probably don't talk about at dinner parties, but it's incredibly important: changes in your bathroom habits. Dark urine that looks like tea or cola, even when you're well hydrated, is a major warning sign. This happens because your damaged liver is releasing bilirubin into your bloodstream, which your kidneys then filter out. On the flip side, if your stool becomes pale, gray, or clay-colored, that's equally concerning. This means bile isn't flowing properly from your liver to your intestines. Bile is what gives stool its normal brown color. Here's the thing: these changes don't happen overnight. You might notice your urine getting slightly darker over weeks or months. Pay attention. Your body is literally showing you, in the most obvious way possible, that something's wrong. And if you notice both dark urine and pale stool at the same time, get to a doctor immediately. That's not something to wait on. Sign number 4. Skin and eye changes. Remember I said to stick around for number 4? This is the one that over 60% of people dismiss until it's too late. I'm talking about jaundice, yellowing of your skin and the whites of your eyes. But here's what most people don't know, it doesn't start with obvious yellowing. It starts subtle. The first place you'll notice it? The whites of your eyes. They might look slightly cream-colored or have a faint yellow tinge. Most people blame it on lack of sleep or eye strain. Then the yellowing spreads to your skin, usually starting with your face and moving down your body. This happens because your damaged liver can't process bilirubin, a yellow pigment created when red blood cells break down. When it builds up in your blood, it literally dyes your skin and eyes yellow. There's another skin change to watch for, intense itching without a rash. When bile salts accumulate under your skin, they trigger nerve endings and cause itching that won't go away no matter how much you scratch. Some people describe it as the most maddening itch they've ever experienced. Sign number 5. Abdominal pain and swelling. Sign number 5 hits you where your liver actually is, your upper right abdomen, just below your ribcage. This isn't sharp pain usually, it's more of a dull ache, a fullness, or a feeling of pressure. Some people describe it as if something's pushing outward from the inside. The pain might get worse after eating, especially fatty meals, because your liver has to work harder to process fats. The swelling, or hepatomegaly as doctors call it, happens because your liver is inflamed and enlarged. You might notice your clothes fitting tighter around your midsection, but only on one side, the right side where your liver sits. Warning signs. If you press gently on the upper right side of your abdomen and it feels hard, tender, or swollen, that's worth getting checked. And if the pain is accompanied by nausea, vomiting, or fever, don't wait, see a doctor. Sign number 6. Digestive issues, 6:45 to 7:45. Sign number 6 is all about your digestion, and it makes sense when you understand that your liver produces bile, which is essential for breaking down fats. We're talking about chronic nausea, loss of appetite, feeling full after eating very small amounts, frequent indigestion, and sensitivity to fatty or greasy foods. If you used to love pizza or burgers and now they make you feel sick, your liver might be the reason. When your liver is damaged, it can't produce enough bile or the quality of bile decreases. Without proper bile flow, you can't digest fats efficiently. So they sit in your stomach and intestines, causing bloating, nausea, and discomfort. Many people with early liver damage unconsciously start avoiding foods they used to enjoy because those foods make them feel terrible. They might think they're developing food intolerances, when really, it's their liver struggling to keep up. Sign number 7. Cognitive changes. The final sign might surprise you because most people don't associate liver problems with brain function. But here it is: brain fog, confusion, and difficulty concentrating. When your liver can't filter toxins properly, they accumulate in your bloodstream and eventually reach your brain. This condition is called hepatic encephalopathy, and in its early stages, it shows up as subtle cognitive changes. You might forget words mid-sentence, struggle to focus on tasks you used to handle easily, or find yourself confused about things that should be straightforward. Some people notice changes in their handwriting or their ability to do simple math. There's also a sleep component. Liver damage can flip your sleep-wake cycle. You might feel drowsy during the day but can't sleep at night. This happens because toxins affect the part of your brain that regulates your circadian rhythm. If you're experiencing these cognitive symptoms along with several other signs we've discussed, it's critical to seek medical attention. These symptoms can progress quickly. What to do if you have these symptoms? 8:45 to 9:30. Okay, so you've watched this whole video and you're thinking, I have 3 of these symptoms or this sounds like me. What should you do? First, don't panic. Having 1 or 2 of these symptoms doesn't automatically mean liver damage. Many conditions cause fatigue or digestive issues. Second, make an appointment with your doctor. Be specific about your symptoms, when they started, how severe they are, and whether they are getting worse. Third, ask for liver function tests. These are simple blood tests that measure enzymes and proteins your liver produces. They're called ALT, AST, bilirubin, and albumin tests. Write those down. Fourth, be honest about your lifestyle. Alcohol consumption, medications, supplements, diet, everything matters when your doctor is trying to diagnose liver issues. And if you don't have these symptoms? Great. Let's keep it that way. Limit alcohol, maintain a healthy weight, avoid unnecessary medications and supplements, and get regular checkups. Your liver regenerates, which means if you catch problems early, you can often reverse the damage. Closing, 9:30 to 10 o'clock. So let's recap those 7 early signs one more time. Persistent fatigue, unexplained weight changes, dark urine or pale stool, yellowing skin or eyes, abdominal pain and swelling, digestive issues, and cognitive changes. If this video helped you, do me a favor, share it with someone who needs to see it. Liver disease is often silent until it's advanced, so spreading awareness literally saves lives.